Where did we get this cool stuff from?
We'll tell you in a minute.
Stay tuned! But first, let's talk about our trip.
Okie dokie.
This was our second big trip,
Yeah.
correct? After the Rhine River.
Yeah. The Rhine was on Sunday, and Heidelberg was on Thursday.
Yes, so we had a couple days to get used to treatment at Infusio, and we did some other stuff too.
Yeah.
Small things. But we went to Heidelberg on Thursday. Or Heidelberg, as they call it here. Just kidding. So, few facts about Heidelberg. Fifth largest city in Germany, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it located?
Between Frankfurt and, well, Stuttgart.
Frankfurt and Stuttgart.
But you can say Frankfurt and Munich. Because technically
it's
it
south.
is.
It's Frankfurt's here, a little bit farther down. Yeah. Okay, so you go south to get there. Took us about an hour.
Yeah, on the Autobahn.
Yeah,
That's important.
We took a van because there weren't that many people going.
There was only 6 of us.
Yeah.
Total.
Took a van. Our tour guide was Jan. Pretty peppy.
Yeah.
Peppier than Mr. Peppy at Peppy's pep show. I don't know. Sorry, not really funny today. Apologize. Yeah, we also had, so it was us three, Father, Sarah, and myself, and 3 other companions.
Yep.
Who,
couple from India, and then a lady from Australia.
yeah, and she spoke like she was from Australia. Good accent. She had a camera, and she was not afraid to use it.
Yeah,
Pictures
she
of
was
everything. I tell you, clickety click, click, click.
typical photographer.
Yeah, it's typical of a photographer that just got her camera. I mean, she took pictures of everything. I mean, no, people normally that have been photographing for a while normally know what they're going to take a picture of.
Yeah.
Took pictures of everything. Anyways, no, not here to complain about that. So yeah, it was a nice van. He was a good driver. I mean, when you're on the Autobahn, you can go close to 200 kilometers, no sweat.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even feel like it.
Yeah.
So,
like, when you're on the Autobahn, like, everybody thinks that when you're going that fast, it feels like it, but it really doesn't.
Yeah. So, now once we got there, let's talk about more facts about
Heidelberg.
Heidelberg. It's a great tourist spot for its picturesque and romantic scenery and architecture and whatnot.
Which you'll see some of it, because I have some pretty good video.
Pretty good video. Do we have a video of the city?
Yeah, I have like 4.
Alright, let's cut to some video of the picturesque and romantic views of Heidelberg. We'll be waiting here, and as always, we'll see you in a second.
So, I know the museum closed in 15 minutes, so if you want to go to the museum, you have to just go inside. So they close the doors, you could stay a bit longer in the museum, but you have to go inside if you want it. I think we can make a meeting point at 6:15 in downtown on the bouquet. Is that okay for you? You have around about 40 minutes to go to the museum and then go down. Or walk up to the castle and make a picture from the left side of the castle, something like that. I don't know. What do you want?
How do you go down there?
Here, there, you see where the people don't come?
Yeah.
So this is the way, if you follow just the way, you come to, you can't get lost normally. So I know from the Japanese, there was lost, but they walk through the dungeon and walk around the castle up to the hill. I don't know, there's not downtown, but it works, believe me.
That was nice, wasn't it, Sarah?
Oh, yes, it was.
Real romantic and picturesque. Let's show them another one. Here you go.
The old town here was conquered by the American army in 2 days. So because they was really fast here, and the German army can't destroy something. So later we go to downtown, you will see a lot of old buildings. If you look up to the mountain, you see a little tower over there, a watchtower. This was the security tower for the castle. So because you can see here very well into the valley, but you don't know what's happened behind the hill. So they give the information at night with fire, on the day with black, if the enemy was coming. I told you, on top of the hill over there was a holiday castle. They have the same job for the other side of the mountain. So, and so yeah, they give the information to a little secret. You can see from here where you go, the White House on top of the hill. You see that one with the big tree? This is the private house of Steffi Graf,
Oh, really?
the tennis player. She is
Okay, I hope you enjoyed those videos. We enjoyed taking those. Well, you enjoyed taking those videos. I enjoyed them with my eyeballs because I don't have a camera. Not yet. I want to get a camera. But yeah, so some more facts about it. It is a college town. Lots of students. I think there's 2 universities there.
Yeah.
Engineering University and some other university.
A pretty old university.
Yeah, it's fairly old.
We don't know how old, but really old. Like
Hundreds of years. We're not talking like 100-year university. We're talking hundreds
yeah.
of years. So yeah. So basically, the college town is important because if you find someone under 25 in Germany, they're going to speak
Not only English, but really good English.
really good English. There's some exceptions. You know, the slackers in school, they didn't really study their English class as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you find someone young, they'll speak English. And other than that, it's kind of a mixture between modern and old buildings.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a good, like, it's a very distinct, like, if you look, like, when you're in the castle, you can look over the town, you kind of see old, new.
Yeah.
So it's pretty distinct. It's kind of funny watching that. Yeah. Anything else we should tell them about Heidelberg?
Not the city itself, because that's basically it.
Well, yeah, there's a river that cuts through it called the Neckar. Neckar? Something?
ER.
Something like that?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it empties into or comes out of the Rhine River.
Yeah.
Rhine River is like the big river in Germany. So, yeah. So basically, the city's on one side of the river, and on the other side, there's hills and vineyards and a really famous person's house.
Yeah, some tennis player.
Tennis player.
German tennis
We
player
don't know.
that's not there, but she has a house there.
Yeah. You know, when you have that much money, you just have houses.
Yeah. I would have a house in Heidelberg. It's pretty nice.
It's like just buying toys and leaving them around.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I owned a place in Germany? Oops. Haven't paid taxes on that in years. Alright, anyways. To the highlight of Heidelberg. The whole reason we went there. Really Sarah's, I guess, forte or interest. Castles.
Yeah.
You like castles, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I've
I like
always
castles,
wanted
too.
to go to a castle.
Yeah, and according to our guide, he said this was the second most famous castle in Germany.
Yeah. The first being the Sleeping Beauty Castle. That
Yeah.
was in the Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's way down by Austria, so
Yeah.
it's like 6 hours away.
Kind of far
So
away.
we went to the...
So second best is not bad. It's the first loser, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So anyways, that castle. I believe it was started by a fellow named, excuse me, I'm going to look at our notes real quick. What's his name? Oh dear.
Elector Rupert III.
Electors.
Darn! I thought I got it without
Rupert
looking at it.
III. He started building around the 17th century? 16th. 17th. He was, yeah.
I thought it was 15th.
Oh, yep.
See, I
15th
was studying
century.
my notes.
15th century. So basically, what we meant by that is that he just started building a house or building one of the parts of the castle. The castle wasn't finished until the 17th century, so 1600s. It's a pretty nice castle. We got some video to show you too. Just a few more facts before we show you those videos. Obviously, finished 1600. It was
Damaged a little bit by angry neighbors.
Well, yeah, because there's a neighboring castle
And they used to launch
to the east.
Yeah.
Because if the east wall is damaged, it's from the east.
Yeah.
Okay. So, east of the castle, there are neighbors that would throw rocks at each other. I don't think anything became of it. They just were
They like to harass each other.
manhandle each other, saying, "Oh, I'm cool. Look at my rock. My rock's bigger than your rock." So, but yeah. So, anyways, back to the castle. So the east wall is pretty well damaged. West wall is pretty well intact. Got some good video of the east wall at least.
Yeah. There's also some bullet holes in that.
Yeah, bullet holes because World War
Yeah.
II and I and everything.
Yeah, he said that the city was taken in 2 days by the American army.
Yeah, well, us Americans don't take no crap from Germans.
Mm-mm.
But how the castle was configured is there's an outer wall, and then the actual castle.
Yeah.
and after the outer wall would be like a complete wall, and then there would be a courtyard that surrounds it that would have
It was like
soldiers. Well, yeah, the animals
Yeah.
during non-war time, and I guess you'd have to deal with the animals if you were to attack the kingdom,
Yeah.
and also where soldiers would be too. So you'd have to climb over the wall, then climb back down, and then climb up to the castle. Pretty ingenious defense mechanism, if you ask me. So also on the outer wall, there's a dungeon. The dungeon as well. So you have to deal with the prisoners. What I found out about the dungeon is like the lower you are in the dungeon, the more years you have to serve.
Yeah.
At the bottom is the sewer where there's rats and disease, and that's pretty much where you are for life.
Yeah, that's life in prison because you only last 2 weeks down there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell them how long their average lifespan was. It was 2 weeks.
So if you get life in prison, it's 2
It's
weeks.
almost better to be one level above that because you probably
Yeah.
last longer.
So I think there's like 1 year, which you're on the top level, 2 year, you're on the second level, 3 year, and I don't know when it cuts off.
I don't know either. So, and another thing with the food too, what would happen with food is that they would only give it to the top level because these prisoners are angry. They're in prison. You're not going to go down there and give them food. They're going to attack you. So what they do is they give a lot of food to the top level, and if there was extra, they would pass it down. So the bottom level would only get food if the top level was not very hungry, which never really happened. Would you give food to someone if you were starving? Think about it. What kind of a person are you? Alright, this video is going to be very long, I apologize. So anyways, let's show them some video.
I
Would you
have
do the honors?
of the inside of the castle or the dungeons.
We'll do the wall.
Oh, the wall. All
We're
right.
going to show them the wall first. So blah!
Himself on the statue, he has these like building to build the wall. So you have the nice bricks on the front, but between and on the inside and with the nice bricks too, but between the two nice brick wall was the treasure, all the old stones. You see the one really well over there. This side of the castle is much damaged because I told you on top of the hill there was another castle, and they fight. They have a fight in the city of cannons and for rock, and this is the reason that this side of the castle is much damaged. Later in the same downtown you will see the whole front on this side of the other side is totally normal and everything is nice. Very good. From the fight from the castle, yeah. Not from the Second World War. Yeah, it was there was another king and he wanted to get the people and the population down in there.
Now wasn't that pleasant?
Yeah.
That
Very
was
pleasant.
a very nice outer wall. Hope you enjoyed it. And now let's move into the inside of the castle. Inside of the castle. Alright. More facts about the inside of the castle. Obviously many kings lived in this German castle because it was made in the 1600s, and obviously there were kings after the 1600s, 17th century. Who was the most important king?
King Otto.
King Otto. Well, there were others, but inside the castle there were actually statues of each king that made it.
I have video of that too.
Yeah, so we'll throw it in somewhere. Hope you can find it. That'll be part of our Inside the Castle with another video. So, yeah, to be statuized, so to speak, you had to at least be in power for 10 years.
Yeah.
Because everyone was trying to overthrow each other. Everyone's like, oh, I'm the most important. Look at me, I have the bigger stick. Look at me, I'm on a bigger horse. So I'm going to kill you and take your castle. Because really, having a castle was pretty BA back in the day. So people would take it, and if you live long enough there, you get a statue.
Yeah. And King Otto was in power for 30 years.
Yeah, so that's
Almost 30 years.
that's almost 2 generations, because the average lifespan back then was about 35 years old. So
That's-
2 generations almost. Yeah. By the time you know who your king is, you're like 15, and then obviously you die in 15 years. So that's what I meant by 2 generations. So let's throw them that Otto that king video real quick.
Okay.
So here you go. Okay, good. Now they saw it. We're back. That was quick. We're gonna roll through this. Keep you guys entertained. Won't keep you here too long. All right. We saw a museum inside the castle, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, that wasn't there when the kings were there, because
They don't put museums.
yeah, we're studying them in the museums. Unless they had a museum of people that were before that. I don't know. We can't say that. So we went to the museum. It was an apocryphy museum, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
About the medicine of Germany. Germany's got some pretty interesting medicine history. A lot about connecting nature with the body and stuff is pretty cool, which I'll explain more in my health video, which I'm working very hard at. After the dungeon, we tried finding the west wall, which we didn't succeed in, so we have no video of that. Apologize. But after that, we exited through the dungeons and then went down a priest walk, which we do not have video of. I apologize, but we do have video of the dungeons. So enjoy the dungeons.
Is that like a real cell? Huh?
It says MBCLXX.
Pretty grim, huh? I think so. Well, yeah. If there were shackles and bolts and dead skeletons, then maybe that'd be a little scarring, but there wasn't any of
And all you saw was father
that. Yeah.
walking around.
Yeah. So, if you're wondering what I'm drinking, this is blueberry iced tea from Vapianos. Maybe they'll pay us for the plug.
Ooh.
No, probably not. That may be considered product placement. YouTube will sue us. No, I'm just kidding. So after that, we met up with our guide again because he gave us some free time in the castle.
Yeah, he was very kind of a guide that said,
So
go on.
loosey goosey. He would show us some stuff and say, "Here,
Go on."
frolic,"
Yeah.
and then he would tell him when
Yeah.
to come back to him.
Yeah, he was strict that he told you not to, like, go on.
Yes.
Like, don't wander off past the railway tracks or whatever.
Yes, he was he was like a shepherd that would let his sheep go out to pasture and then bring us in.
That's a good way to
For the
describe
night.
him.
So after that, we went to the second most famous part of town called Corn Market. There we saw Corn Market and some of the shops. Shops known for their beer. Many cities are known for their beer here.
Like, every city basically has their own unique
Style of beer,
beer.
pretty much. Which, my liver can't do it.
Yeah.
Sarah's not a beer drinker. So, unfortunately, we can't enjoy it.
Yeah.
But whatever. We found some crepes. That's what we did.
Yeah. Which
We
is, like,
found
the
crepes.
next best thing.
Yeah. Father had nostalgia just pouring out of his pores. It was radiating off him because crepes are very closely related to something his grandmother made him for breakfast. And he was just loving it.
He gets so excited.
He got his crepe with one crepe was brown sugar and cinnamon.
The other one was with jam.
Yeah, the other one with jam. He was just loving it. He was just like a kid in a crepe shop.
Yeah. You will find he goes out and he looks for them. Now that he knows that they're here. Or that he knew that they were here.
For sure. So, I hope you guys noticed the audio different because we don't have our mic plugged in. Oh well. We didn't do it this time. Hopefully the audio is still good for you guys. Yeah. After that, we got back in the car. Shepard brought us home again after our free time. And we bulleted home.
Like, probably 200 kilometers again.
Yes, rocketing toward home, 200 kilometers. Obviously, we survived because we're still here. Yeah, so we'll end it at that. Unless there's something else you want to say to them.
That was basically, yeah.
Okay.
That's all it.
Okay, sounds good. Actually, I promised
Oh,
that
we should talk about our shopping.
Oh, what? Rewind. Yeah, we did some shopping after the crepes. That's kind of where we got this cool stuff from. Because we didn't explain it to you yet. Alright, anyways. Cool Germany shirt. It's like an iPhone with Germany on it.
It says Heidelberg, you can't really read it.
Yep.
And it says, that's the city right there. So that's all I got.
Here's my German hat. So yes, I did get a, whatever this hat's called. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Antellen put a comment
Oh, yeah.
that I was saying I should get one of these, and I didn't. So, yeah. Just don't have my lederhosen yet. The thing or whatever. I also got a few other things, because I just saw things that I liked. Heidelberg bottle opener. Looks kind of cool. Something to stash my blueberry tea in. Kind of awesome.
For now.
For now. And a sweet lighter that has a crust on it.
Yeah. Everybody has lighters in Germany.
Yeah, I figured I don't smoke, so obviously that would be very damaging to myself. But I've been asked if I had a lighter pretty much every time I'm out somewhere, so and it works. So yeah. All right. Everyone have a good day. Sorry this got long. Hopefully that you like longer videos because you get more information and more entertainment from the likes of us. So have a good day. Peace.